Jackson has a high concentration of low wage jobs, renters, and impoverished families. How does this affect their access to resources like water infrastructure? It affects it because when you don't have a lot of wages coming in, you tend to make decisions that the wealthier people won't make, such as you have to decide, do I buy gas? Do I buy food? Do I pay my utilities? Do I keep a roof over my head? Or do I buy 10 to 15 gallons of water every week? Most of the times, water won't be your choice, which means they're going to drink that water. They're going to bathe with it. They're going to brush their teeth with it. They're going to cook with it. And as a result of that, you have more poor people who suffer from different types of illnesses, such as lead poisoning and things of that nature that comes through this contaminated water that the city of Jackson has. The city asked for $47 million. The state gave them $3 million. The answer to your question, I am not surprised. This is what Mississippi is like. We have uh, red leadership, Republican leadership throughout the House of Representatives, the lieutenant governor, and the governor. Jackson is a blue city. So Mississippi has been known to kind of be exclusive instead of inclusive when it comes to cities like Jackson. And this is just another example of it. So no, I'm not surprised at all. I think that $27 million loan from the Environment Protection Agency, I don't think a lot of that is going to come to Jackson. I think Jackson will get a part of it, but because it's running through the state legislature, I believe that a majority of that money is going to go everywhere except for the city of Jackson. So I believe we'll get a little bit of it, but not enough to really make a difference. And I think some of the factors that make poor water quality and infrastructure in communities of color so persistent is basically that we have to get out and vote. We can't blame them for everything, but the truth is the money goes where the votes go. And when communities of color get out and vote the way we should vote, I think things will change. And I think that's the biggest problem. I think more community leaders should be out fussing, fighting, you know, talking about why we're having to constantly deal with these water issues while the city's still trying to bring in festivals and things of that nature. All the money that they've collected off of these roadblocks that I spoke of earlier, let's put some of that money back into infrastructure since a majority of that money came from poor communities anyway. All the arrests, all the tolls, and whatever the city got back from all these and are still getting back from all of these roadblocks or checkpoints or whatever they call them. Let's take that money, put it back into the communities that you got them from. And I believe that would be a start to fixing the infrastructure. Now, I believe more city leaders should speak out about this. If the city can't provide us with clean water, they definitely should be charging us a water bill. They definitely should be increasing the water bill. And if you're going to do that, then the same way you deliver mail, the same way you pick up trash, drop off water to these people who don't have clean water. We have the funding in the budget, but I'm just assuming that that's not what it's going to be used for. But I think more city leaders we just need to speak out about it. And I know it's not a overnight change, and I know it didn't get like this overnight. But the thing is, it has to be tackled constantly, constantly, constantly. We can't wait till the next storm to say, hey, we've got water issues. We can't wait till the next flood to say, hey, we got water issues. We have to get it done constantly. Okay? And I just want to thank you for this time. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this with you. And I look forward to talking to you again with some great changes.